Alright, so this is part 2 of the plate tectonics review. And number 9 says the satellite view illustrates what feature? This feature here is a delta. This is where your river is streaming down and it's meeting the stationary water of the ocean. So the delta is starting to build up. Number 10 says label the feature above. So I put an X because this big geological feature here, the whole thing here is a mountain. That's why I have the M. The top of the mountain is right here, the center. Remember, it starts off with your lower elevations, and as the lines go inward, that's an increase in elevation. So that would be point X. The river is going to be down here, this flowing water, down here at the base or the bottom of the mountain. That's why I labeled that R. I'm sorry, you can't see that. Right here is your river. This whole thing here is your mountain, and then right here is the top of your mountain. Number 11 says, which riverbank is the steepest and why? Well, B is going to be your steepest riverbank because the closer the lines are together, the steeper that part of the river or that part, the riverbank or that part of the mountain is. And these lines here, as you can see, are extremely close, while these up here at A are kind of spread apart. So that's why B is your answer. When you look at number 12, it says, which topographical map matches with the following satellite view? Circle one piece of evidence. Well, it's going to be A that matches. There are a couple of pieces of evidence you could have circled. You could have said, hey, this has like a triangular shape here, which would match that perfectly. It also has that circle there, which matches right there at the base of that plateau. So that's why your answer is A. Number 13 says, starting with the full moon, list the phases in order. I just put the 4 main phases. After the full moon, you have the third quarter, and then you have the new moon back around to your first quarter moon. Number 14 says waxing. When waxing, light is always going to be on the right side. It's going to be increasing. Remember, I told you guys everything happens from right to left. So during the waxing, the light is coming in the front door, pushing the darkness out. During the waning period, your light is going to be on the left side because darkness came in the front door. And it's going to be pushing the light out the back door. Everything happens from right to left. And you'll be getting a decrease of the reflection. That means your moon will be getting darker and darker. Remember, waning is like raining. For the guys, it's like a woman who is complaining. It brings darkness. Alright, number 15. What type of major moon phase affects the high tides? It's going to be your new moon and your full moon. They have the most effect on your tides there. Number 16. Which two subatomic particles are located in the nucleus and make up the mass of the atom? Those two particles are going to be your protons and neutrons. Protons have a positive charge, neutrons don't have a charge. But the thing is, they make up all of the weight. Alright, so all of the weight is in the center of that atom, in the nucleus. Those are your protons and your neutrons. Number 17 says, what distinguishes one atom from another? What gives its identity? And that's going to be your protons. Alright, that's one thing you cannot change without changing that entire element. Alright, remember your atomic number is the number of protons. So if you change the number of protons, you change the element. So it is that name that distinguishes one atom from another. Your protons. Hope you've enjoyed the lesson today. Thank you. Study.